Made it to Texas.
Mobile home, it's crucial to relocate to a more secure structure.
Poop pyramid.
You've stumbled across NextWaypoint. I'm Clay.
And I'm Andrea. We sold our home and moved into a 30-foot fifth wheel so we could explore the U.S. up close.
Follow us from waypoint to waypoint to share in our findings.
Clay, we need to talk
Now
about
what?
Houston and the holidays and let everybody know what's going on.
Let's do it.
So how did you like the park that we were just in? Stephen F. Austin State Park in Houston area, Texas. San Felipe, actually.
It was adequate. We had a rough time entering our site. It's a pull-through site, but I pulled over, made a little wider turn, and basically the awning hit the tree. What am I hitting?
It was a curved pull-through site.
Curved pull-through.
Not a simple, normal pull-through site.
Right.
And the tree was really close to the side.
And the tree had knobs or like
thingies.
knots that
And that's what we hit.
healed over the years, and yeah, a couple of those got into got those in the awning. It's not totally damaged, and but I haven't started the repair on that one, so yeah, that was disappointing. But there was a lot of campers there for both holidays,
Yes.
Christmas and New Year's. And, I mean, some stayed for the whole 2 weeks, some in and out. Just one big
But yeah,
loop.
our RV loop was full a lot.
One big RV loop with all pull-through sites. Park had a lot of trails, and so even people, like she said, that weren't camping there came to the park to do the trails, especially on the holidays.
Yep.
And one of the trail intersections is right by the bathroom, so that's why it was crowded.
Yep. And it's like Grand Central Station.
But the Brazos River used to go right by the campground, and in 1930, the Army Corps of Engineering diverted it a little further away. And one of the trails I took showed where I actually walked down in the old riverbed, and then you can see the new river. So they diverted it for flood control purposes. The day after Christmas, we were in a tornado watch area.
Yes.
And yeah, it rained a lot. And our campsite doesn't drain. So in order to get out, I mean, there was actually 3 inches of water.
Easily 3 inches of water at the bottom of our steps.
And we got a knock on the door that morning. Said, hey, we're going to have severe weather.
Yeah. You think.
So most of the tornadoes ended up being northeast of Houston, and we were kind of west. But there was one close, about 30 miles from us, that did pop up.
I get scared, and I get whiny, and I get terrified.
Yeah, so we were trying
I'll grow up. I'll get better with it.
I felt I had good communication with the weather people and the radar, and we started watching a new YouTube channel, Ryan Y'all Weather.
Yeah.
And he does live broadcasts. So yeah,
we'll put it up there. It's Ryan something y'all.
Right, so yeah. Weather Y'all.
Our Christmas gift to each other was going to the Ravens Texans game in Houston on Christmas Day. So you can take that too.
I think it was more of a gift for me. I mean, I brought her along. I don't think she was like, woohoo, let's really go to the Ravens game.
But it was my first pro football game.
Yeah, so we drove in, it's about an hour, drove into the game.
Goodness, it smells amazing. They did their parking being all pretty close to the stadium, all right there, and the tailgating set up. It just was so well organized.
really enjoyed the game. We had decent seats. They were up pretty high, but you could see everything. Yeah, so we had Texas fans next to us on both sides. But yeah, there was plenty of Ravens fans, well representative.
Yes.
We definitely traveled well. We watched the Beyonce Bowl.
Yep, Beyonce Bowl, which we're not into that, but it's an experience that we've never had before.
Yeah, we didn't go. Oh, we're going to go to the Ravens game because we're going to watch the Beyonce halftime show. It happened to be an event there, and we watched it. Had the little bracelets that had the lights flashing the whole park. It was fun.
My favorite part of that was that my young friend Nora, she's 10, and I don't get to see her very much anymore since I'm not her nanny, and she was excited to text with me because I was at the Beyonce Bowl.
Right.
And so she's watching it on TV, and it was just fun texting back and forth with Nora. I love you, Nora.
We met the couple next to us. They were from Houston, and
Couple, it's mom and son.
Mom and son, and he was very, very upset about the game.
He was a Texan all the way.
Right. It wasn't even competitive throughout the whole game.
So I believe her name is Beth. His name is Cole. But yeah, Beth apparently is from Cumbia, Maryland, which is where we lived for many years. We also saw some Ravens fans, a couple girls. They're Ravens fans, but they had their Houston sparkly pink hats on, and I thought they looked awesome. Final score was what, 31-2?
31-2. And I kept on saying, so the symbol for the Texans is the horns. And I kept on saying, 2 points, 2 points.
2 points. And the Houston Texans fans around us did not care for that joke.
I don't think they didn't like that one. Texans, you put on a great show. The introduction was great for your team.
Oh, yeah.
The stadium was awesome.
Yep.
The field was awesome. Concessions were great. Easy to get. I thought the bathrooms.
I know.
The bathrooms were awesome.
I never had to wait in line for a bathroom. But yeah, it was really well done.
Well done. But back to our campground. It was in San Felipe. What was the name of it?
San Felipe.
San Felipe. And that was a historic town. And we went to the museum there. That's a historic town that was built in the 1820s. I can't remember.
Actually, the 40s.
But basically, they built it up in what's his name again? Who's the guy?
Stephen F. Austin.
Yeah, he was a lieutenant commander or colonel in the militia there. But basically, trying to make it short, so in San Antonio, they had the Alamo, and the Mexicans defeated the Texan army at Alamo. So General Houston divided up his army and retreated back towards Houston area. And one of the areas was San Felipe, which was on this side of the Brazos River. And one of the generals had ordered that San Felipe be destroyed and set afire.
And it was just years old. Yeah. It was really sick because they were building up a nice town. And
did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did.
And so the army was able to get across the river, and the Mexicans weren't able to get any stuff from the village
because they burned it all.
And then eventually, the armies met back towards Houston, and then the Texans armies defeated the Mexicans. So we went to the museum there, and they did have some reconstructions.
Yes, they remade.
So we watched the videos in the museum and learned the history about that, and then I walked around the outside and we took some pictures of that. But yeah, Sealy is where we went, and
that's where everything
got our supplies and went out to eat and laundry, and so it had everything you needed.
Yeah, we ate at Tony's. That was our local restaurant.
Yeah, so they had Walmart, Tractor Supply, Ace Hardware, laundromat. I went to the Ace Hardware to get the gear I needed to fix the black tank, which we had a lot of trouble with. It was bottom line, we had probably what was called a poop pyramid. And I must have let that got dried over years or the months, and it kind of built up. Also, during our visit, I got sick for like 2 days.
Probably got it at the stadium.
Fever, right after fevers and chills. But the fevers and chills lasted, and then they just went away, and I started feeling better. But I have this cough that is continuing, which there it is.
Yep. And sometimes it's really, really awful.
No, but for our first 2 weeks in Texas, it was great. It was a great spot. It was close to what we wanted to do in Houston. We probably, if we weren't sick, I wasn't sick, we might have gone back into Houston to look at some other things.
We might have done some more stuff, yeah. Our friend
might have gone to the space
Cole
thing.
told us to go to the
Rice University
and there'd be stuff around there.
Yeah, but on Christmas Eve, we watched some movies.
Yeah, we did. Several times we watched Christmas movies.
And
we had our own little mini Christmas party and New Year's party. And
New Year's Eve, we watched Beetlejuice.
Yes, that actually turned out to be fun.
Well, right now we're headed a little more south.
We are going to Goose Island State Park. We are going to be right on the beach.
So until then, we'll see you at the next waypoint. Thanks for watching.